looks like I did, and it comes back down to here, the reason I'm asking, can it come down to there, is because to me, Bitcoin needs to come back down. Not to here probably, but at least to here. So, if Bitcoin comes back down to there, the whole market's going to go down. It's just a tough spot. I would wait to get into a long here if you're looking for, because of the 4-hour time frame. We haven't finished the bullish divergence, but we could come down to 30,000. I targeted 30,502 as the area to hit support. So I thought we were going to have a nice push up today. And I don't necessarily think we're done. I think we're going to complete this bullish divergence, which would put the price on Bitcoin. And I'm not afraid to say this. If it can break out of this region and not break down here, it's going to put us, I still think 35,000 at some point could hit before the further breakdown. I think it was a fake out yesterday. Now the problem is, and this is why I'm out of my, I'm not in a position right now. Is this a Batman top or a Bart Simpson, and then it does something like this, and this ends up playing out as a head and shoulders? We won't know until it plays out. But to me, just based on the technicals, and I'll draw out the actual pattern, but technically speaking, we haven't finished the bullish divergence. It's only a bullish cross. And right now, a retest, approximately 30,500 would make, here, it's actually lower. I'm going to project it into 30,475. Is actually not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It would show support on the 20-day for the first actual time on a candle close. We've had a couple candle closes, but we haven't touched it again yet. We need to tap this on the 4-hour, it looks like. So that could simply mean an abrupt pull down to there, and then this next candle ends up somewhere up here. And then if it's a squeeze candle, it's going to be a problem, though. We want it to have some kind of upward pressure. So, but we have to talk about XRP real quick, because somebody in our audience is in a position right now. Oh, it died. Oh, it's in. I might have brought it in the kitchen, Julie. So, hold on. Whoever was in the position, H-Day than you, thanks for popping the cherry bits. I appreciate that. 300 bits. First donation of any kind tonight. I really appreciate that. You're awesome. JMF Tracy, welcome in. Welcome in. I actually did a shot in honor of Mr. Crook, who passed away. JJ Jordan, welcome. Take one with, yep, I appreciate that, JJ. So who was in the XRP position? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I need to see who was in that XRP position. Break it down to me, what your position is and what it looks like. So with XRP, I'm going to bring it down in the 30-minute time frame first, and then we're going to go from there. So this is what I called out for yesterday. And I'm sure some of you got in the short because of this, and it's actually panned out very well. So, but here's the deal. We have an engulfing candle here in the 30-minute. Is this the tap now? I don't know. We do have a volume spike, but we do have to be careful for one reason. Bitcoin still looks like it's trying to... Man, it's so hard, though. Bitcoin might not need to come down any farther. It's already technically tapped down here. Now... God, this is just a bad candle. Right now, this is a very bad candle, and it's going to come down to here again. My gut says wait for this to come down and retest this. That's what my gut's saying. So, JIX1. Thanks for the follow. You're 382, believe it or not. Make sure if you're new to my channel, check out the Twitch homepage. Follow my YouTube partnered page with almost 11,000 followers. Now we're less than 75 away from 11,000. So Axis, 4161 short, 20x, stop loss 4332. So 4161 short, and then CW at 4323 at liquidation at 53 and going to write it down to 335. Okay, so here we go. So what's going on with your guys' position? Let me get into XRP real quick. So we've got to muster this. What you want right here is not to have a candle that breaks through this. As long as we don't break the support at 41085, you're fine. So I'm going to draw this out. This is a bull flag, though, so we have to be careful because I believe as long as we make that successful cup right there, that this is going to pan out. And there's going to be pain at the pump if you're in a short position. Let's just say. So that's the bull flag. It didn't bust it yet. And let's say it holds it at about this level. I mean, you're not talking about a liquidation busting event. But this is an opportunity with XRP to long it on a 20x trade and get out of these positions. Notice how it hit that resistance pretty good. I deleted the other one because I don't want to FUD it up. But look, guys, we made a technical target back here. Remember? And look how perfectly it hit. See the technical target on this blue? Where did our price action hit? Right at our technical target. It just took longer to get all the way up there because we had a consolidation. The first one hit here. But we did end up fulfilling that, even though we had a false breakdown, which often happens. And then we marked this, though. We marked this whole pattern. So I'm not surprised any of this happened. I think we have to go up again here. But for the liquidation purposes, that's where I think we're going to go after this proper retest. Because I don't think, it doesn't look like, although it could, I wish this would have started 60 minutes ago, this live stream. Because technically, I'm tempted now to go long here. It properly tested the 20-day twice, has a reversal, and now we have a engulfing candle. This is actually, and we have more volume coming in, very intriguing chance to go long here. I have to think very long and hard right now while you guys are watching whether I want to go long here and have a tight stop loss. It's just Bitcoin makes me nervous. It hasn't had the proper retest of the 20-day. It had a overextension and then pulled back up. But it kind of makes me feel like it wants to come down. But we do have crashing volume. We do. I mean, it's an intriguing spot to start going long here. Let me look at my Shiba position that I exited out. That I'm going to go long again in. For anybody new, welcome in. I appreciate each and every one of you. That's what I was trying to play it down. That's why I sold my long at a 58% profit. Because I was playing it back down to this range. And now does it stair step down, or is this being used as a double bottom here? That's where I'm being conflicted here, guys. I need your input. Is 1068 the double bottom? Because you could say if it breaks 1063, then you would have it, sell, and then you'd buy back in at 154 if it holds. 1054. But I don't know, because Bitcoin looks like it could come down. And I don't want to get everybody trapped in a long position here. I think if your liquidation price is high enough, you're fine. CW, yours is fine. You know there's pain at the pump. You go up and down, up and down. I don't see anything here that suggests that Bitcoin's going to have a huge breakout. But what I do see, for anybody who's just tuning in, I do see a proper retest that's going to happen, or has happened. We can take this bull flag, and even if we go from here, but if this is where it's going to jump from right here, you're talking about a possible move up to 32,805. And that fulfills an earlier pattern. I just don't like it from that area. I think it would have started more from there. But I'm just saying, there's room left here for a push farther up. And I think that if we play this properly, we could get a nice leverage trade here like we have. And we've hit 7 in a row, if you're new. For me, it's to the tune of over $3,500 the last 5 days. So, and I don't say that to brag. I say that because I'm not a financial advisor. So should you take my advice? No motherfucking way you should. But if what we're saying makes sense and what we're seeing and we can come to an agreement, I think you're in good hands here because I'm honest, I'm trustworthy, and I show you every single trade I make. So, and I do it live on air. There's been some spectacular trades. The biggest one we've done on air is $1,100 so far. $1,100. And I always do it with a $1,000 trade. Yeah, CW, you're fine. For you, the only way you would have to worry on yours, and I'm being honest with you, if we break this session high of 43,398, that's when you have to worry. Other than that, you don't have to worry. And you know what? This is getting complicated, so I'm going to redraw this out for you guys for XRP on my USDT chart. And I'm going to show you both ways that this could possibly be going. So you have this, which is the ascending triangle. And you can start here if you think it's an ascending triangle. And trust me, it starts to make sense when you look at it like this. And CW knows what I'm talking about. And I'm so glad I can help you, CW, because I feel like you have a good style for what I do. So you understand how to trust the trade. Maybe even more than I do. So that's the pattern, guys. And it started back here May 22nd, or May 26th of 2022. We've hit it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And we've hit resistance twice, confirming the pattern. You only have to hit resistance and support twice. But this is why we're wondering, does this have to come down anymore? Or is this going to be a hold, and are we going to M? Is it going to be an M topping reversal, or do we break out of this range? If we break out of this range, that's when it gets interesting. It doesn't seem to me that it really wants to get out of this area, and we won't know that. And this, guys, I'm telling you, this seems like it's coming down. I've seen this before in this formation. These generally go up, bull flag, and then it has a squeeze candle that conveniently will pull down and touch the 20-day. So if the 30-day, if this fails here in this 30-minute, I can almost guarantee going short would be a good play right here. So if you're asking me about if you have a short position open, you should be okay in the immediate short term. Unless this pushes up in the next 4 minutes, which it could because there's still volume that came in. But it's going to be fine either way. It's just you have to be cautious if we break 43 cents. Some of you that are in the immediate position, you have to see how this 30-minute candle pans out. You do not want this 30-minute candle to close over 40967. You're begging it to stay under 40967. And have that bull flag play down like I was talking about first, and have a fake out and then bounce out. For XLM, that's exactly the same as XRP, except it's holding the 20-day, but that is a bear flag. That's a prototypical bear flag in the 30-minute. So, what does that mean? We're probably going to double bottom at some point. In the 4-hour time frame, big wick pull down. And if we get rejected in this 4-hour, this feels like it's got to come down. Unless this bull flag plays up and we have a double top up here. But it's not looking great here. We need to get out of this range. It has held 4 straight 30-minute candles. So it's not uncommon, and I'm waiting because I think we're gonna have a retest up before a further drop. I can see it. But it's not a guarantee because it's in a weird spot. We're in a weird spot. But see these squeeze candles? This looks like it's going to break up. And DGB had a phenomenal day. Phenomenal day. We got to figure out Bitcoin. God, that's crashing price and crashing back. And look how it pulled up. It doesn't seem to be enough selling pressure here, but look at when you break it down to the 15. Do you see any buyback pressure? No. I don't. I really feel like this has to play down here. Like this is going to come back down and retest these areas. I feel like it for Bitcoin. What do you guys think? Do you think it plays back down to 30,703? It feels like it's going to. But at the same time, that's not a lot of sell volume. And I could just as easily see this targeted move instead of playing down like it's supposed to. Because it pulled up so far, I could see it tricking everybody and coming up here and playing to like move like that real quick. Just because it doesn't look like it should. See it do something like that. I could totally see that. 100%. Because we're making the cup and handle successfully right now. Axis 40967 got it. Nice. You wins and your losses. You wins and your losses. What do you mean, Axis? Get out of my short. Depends on Bitcoin. Yes, depends on Bitcoin 100%. 100%. It's just me, or is the audio breaking up? I hope so. I hope not. 396 TSI. I hope restarting your phone helped. XLM 30-minute time frame. Would that be considered? Yeah, that's what I was looking at, TX. That's exactly what I was just looking at with XLM. It looks like a cup and handle, but right now, if it breaks the 30-minute time frame and it breaks this area, it wouldn't be successful. But right now, that could be the cup bouncing the 20-day, and then it bounces up. To either retest this and fail or come up to the next level now would be here. So it absolutely is a cup and handle that went like this. I mean, it looks like it still needs to go up. That's what I'm saying. I think and it just started a bullish cross. And we have a bullish engulfing candle. This is where I would buy this. Yes, I do. I share wins or losses. I don't care. I want everybody to see even if I make a bad trade. Because one of the biggest teaching moments I ever had in here was losing $300 almost. But then coming back and making like, what, over almost $4,000 the next 5 days. So, you know, and it's because every trade is his own trade, and that's how you have to look at it. So, XLM is intriguing. I think we have a trade opportunity here. Oh, man, it's at 1419, you bastard. Why did it have to go that high? It is on a bullish cross here. But I really don't want to buy it there because I know it's going to come to 1416 area. 1414, 1416 is the proper area right now. Actually, it's not too far away, is it? 1414, I mean. And 141. Oh, man, I wish I would have seen that just a long way to go. So, XRP USDT. Yeah, see, they are starting these engulfing candles. These are what I like. See, I like this. Shiba is what I like. Shiba is where I like it because that... Oh, man, it looks just like it did up here when it rotated. It's rotating the opposite way now. You know? For teaching purposes. Right, Julie? For purely teaching purposes. Let me see what we're looking at here. Let me bring up the old KuCoin here.
Thomas.
What? What? This is how I always do it. So we have Shiba at 1075. That looks like a reversal candle. We have crashing volume with the price crashing. I think we're going to have a move up to at least here, but we're going to stay squeezed for most of this candle, and then it's going to push up after. So we really have 27 minutes. And then you would have your stop loss real tight because you don't want it to break past here. Because this is your squeeze candle, just like up here. You never want this to come up any farther really than it's at. Little pull down maybe, but then the rest of the way up. I need input. Input, everybody. What do you think? I agree, CW. 100% I agree with you. I need your guys' input. I'm going to go check on everybody, but I need your input because I'm being dead serious. I'm thinking about making this trade. That's it? You said you had extra. So I have to get more tomorrow? Okay. You felt a good man? Yes.
Go into the bushes over there. A lot of noise.
Yeah.
When he comes out, step on it.
I just changed his clothes and
He's drinking water. Did you need a shot, Julie?
he has my phone.
Or you good? You want to hit a
I
ball?
have to go lay down soon.
Okay.
Muscle.
We can have one now if you want.
Well, I'm gonna have a cigarette.
Okay.
What's outside? Is those safe to let inside?
You just got in on XRP, Nick. Very nice. Kabyron, go for it. Very informative and great way to learn. Thanks so much, Tom. Today is the day. Started trading. Thank you to you. Hey, I appreciate that, Axis. That's why I like to do this.
I like those to the side.
Yeah, I mean, I wiped a lot of her off. You could. My cat's too good of a hunter, everybody, and it's scary. So Shiba's the bear flag reversal, is what we're saying. Or XLM at 1414. But this is the same thing. See, this is the same thing. This at one point was this reversal, and it was something like this. So let's see what candle this is for Shiba. I love doing this. This is like fucking detective work here. 1, 2, 3. We already had the pull down here twice. Now we're gonna have the squeeze. See, this is what we want, and then it should pull down a little bit. If we get an overzealous pull down, because we've already had the bullish cross, there's not enough volume to pull us through. I think this is the one that could make us some money here during class. I think. There's also other ones because the whole market looks like it. But Bitcoin, there's absolutely no volume bringing this down when it was stopped. So that's the obvious signs that we're going higher, and this bull flag should play out. I don't want to say obvious because not everything's 100%. I would just love to see this have a zealous pull down real quick. It's not going to come far, though. It's got to squeeze. So much like you see on this candle, how it was squeezed and then it pulled up 1 second. I want this to very quickly pull down and then go in the opposite direction like this did. So once this squeezes down a little bit, I'm kind of playing this exact pattern the opposite way. Because you can see it. It's the exact pattern the opposite way. Is it not flipped? So now we have to have a retest. Hey, Noah, welcome in. I really feel like that's what I'm looking at. Am I crazy, guys, or am I onto something here? Ooh, here it is. 1072. Oh, 1074. I guess it didn't come down that far. Hold on. This is what we want, that overzealous push down into the consolidation area. Ooh, this is interesting. This is actually going to do what I want. We know we should have one more little overzealous takedown, but this is looking good. We have 23 minutes to play through this candle, though, so we got time to talk this through. So what do you guys think? Do you think we're... Hey, CW5000 with the second donation of the night. 500 bits. That is incredibly generous of you, my good friend. Really appreciate it. Yeah, guys, I really appreciate it if you would tip me. I never really talk about it, but like CW says, I don't charge anybody. But I know this. I could charge thousands of dollars for this information, and I'm not joking. So if you make good trades, just send me a tip. That's it. At CW, do I ever ask for anything else? That's all I ask for. That's it. But I want to see Shiba. Now it could pull up during this, but I believe the next candle, because this is a squeeze candle. This is interesting because it's showing some green volume. And then we reversed. And then red. Then we could reverse. I think we're playing the same formation as we did up here. And we did the exact same thing down here. I played it up here. I bought it at 1078 and wrote it up into this candle because I missed this one because my son was crying. But I got to sell it at 1111 because I seen it. It was probably coming down because I hit 1111. So it was fucking fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But now I'm trying to show from what I've learned today on this trade and trying to play it the last part of it. So, and I'm trying to make everybody as much money as they possibly can with good information and showing you my trades. This actually... It doesn't really need to come down anymore, but I feel like it needs to be a red candle. Unless it pushes up real quick. That would be if Bitcoin does. Whoa. A hype train started. Pizza Breath. Thanks for the community gift sub. That's your 24th. Holy smokes. Jake44419 got that gift sub. And Noah gifts 100 or cheered 100 bits. Started a hype train and then cheered another 100 bits. That's incredibly generous of you guys, and I appreciate that. Very, very generous. So, yay or nay, do you see the same thing on the market, like we're going to have a short-term reversal? Back up. To either be rejected or come back through. Yes or no? So if you think that in the next 20 minutes is when you'd be getting in a position. Just so you know. Red Wire, thanks for the 100 bits. I really appreciate that. I agree. I think it's going to go up and get rejected as well. I just think we have to finish out the pattern now. And with Bitcoin, honestly, it looks like this. But we could get rejected here at 31,874 as well, so let's not forget that. But I think this is a bull flag. It properly retested, and now it should be able to come up. Red Wire, those 100 bits, I appreciate that. What's the stop loss for Shiba and XLM? Shiba, when we get in, or if you get in now, I think we can get a slightly better price if my experience is speaking right, but I could be wrong. Our stop loss, you want it you don't want to be in after 1053 at any cost. Because then it's going to come down here and then it's a make it or break it moment, and I certainly don't want to be a part of that. You could certainly go 1047, but for me, if I get in this and it busts 1068, I'll sell it and then buy back at 1054 if it holds it. So the honest stop loss would be about 1066 for me. So right now, if you bought it, it'd be from 1075 to 1066. I'm just thinking we could get it at 1072 area. And it's or 1073. It's picky, but it's a game of inches, folks. It's a game of inches. So I'm not going to do it yet, but because of what KuCoin did to me, I only keep $1,200 or so in here. And then every time I make $400, I just cash it out back to Uphold. And then I take it out of the ATM. Which is funny. Noah, thanks for the 49 bits. So, yay or nay, guys, on this trade. Do you think we're on the right track? And then let's go to XLM, USDT. Ooh, XLM's already a little bit of ahead. See how XLM is? How it pulled down on this candle before this? This is what I'm expecting. So, if we look at Shiba, I'm expecting this candle to pull down to like here. Ooh. Yeah, see, 1070 area. Somewhere in here. I think it's going to over pull here, and we can get a better price. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but this is what I do to try to capitalize. I try to eke out because when we first looked, it was 1078. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then XLM, the stop loss. And I'm using the USDT for KuCoin because that's where I do my trading. Wow. Bremen, thanks for the 300 bits. That's incredibly generous. Our hype train extends. And then Noah G82 with 1,000 bits. Holy shit balls. You hear that, Julie? 1,000 bits. That's incredibly generous. You must have made some money the last few days. I appreciate that. He definitely made money the last few days because Noah G has given out 2 community gift subs. 2 total in the channel now. What a generous son of a bitch. Nick X Harrison gets a community gift sub. *_Gazar. Or Gazer, I mean. Star, I hope you're not in here tonight. Well, I hope you're in here, but I meant *_Gazer, but she's in here a lot. And Star will appreciate that community gift sub. Thank you so much. Oh, Noah, you're Sasquatch. Oh, nice. You did fucking amazing. I don't want to say how much your trade was worth, and you know. Can I tell the percentage at least? I do a good job explaining it. Let's see how good my memory is. Can I say the percentage? I won't say the amount you made. So Noah, Sasquatch's been in my Telegram for what, 2 weeks in Tom's Army? Had his biggest trade of his life, he said. He ended up selling out because he was smart at 55%. 55+%. He's seen it up at 62%. But he got down to 55 and he took his money, which is fantastic. Oh, Star's here too, of course. Hello, Star. You are not Gazar. You are the gays. It kind of just clumped together. I always dig myself in the hole, especially with the ladies. Did I mention we have a very attractive female audience base? And big-brained? Yeah, oh yeah. Andy made 100% before that. I forgot about that. That was the first one you showed us. So, fantastic. Now I see why you're donating. See, guys, and you wonder how I get by? By giving out free information. Somebody makes 155% the generosity. Look at that. Look at that. And that's all I ask. I don't care if you make $10 million. Just that little bit of generosity. Paying it forward. I don't care if it's a buck. I just like when you guys pay it forward because it makes me feel good. I do. I must admit, I like when community gift subs are given out too. Because then I know it could attract somebody to come back. Like, hey, I got a gift sub to this channel. Holy shit. God, it's so painful waiting this time. So let's go through the market structure. Matic. We've already had 2 engulfing candles. This Matic speaking a different language. No volume going up. Unless we break out of this region, which this is a fake out so far. This would come back down and retest this area. See, it's a tricky spot here. Because Bitcoin hasn't done dick. It hasn't done dick. It's actually got downward pressure. See? I hope Bitcoin comes down a little lower. We could get a better price on some of this stuff. We really could. Hey, Noah. Thanks for the 1,000 bits. Holy smokes. Holy schmagolies. Julia, 1,000 bits. I think Bob would be very disappointed. Well, Tom, it's not that I'm disappointed. It's just I think you're overrated. Oh, you son of a bitch. See that, Julie? Noah with another 1,000 bits. He begs to differ. Wow, Tom, that's a pretty impressive streak you got on this hype train. And Noah with another 1,000 bits. He must have made a lot of money. I know how much he made, but I will never tell. Julie, I'll never tell how much you made. He's just showing a token of his appreciation. The XRP Future Millionaire appreciates your generosity, good sir. One more donation like that, I'm going to have to take a shot for you. 1,000 more bits, Julie. I eat my words, damn it. Holy shit. Making it rain, biddies. Oh, my God. Another 1,000 bits. And somebody squeezed in 100 bits in there, too. Redwire. This is getting insane. Noah with a lot of 1,000 bombs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000. Plus another 500 bits. I guess that's what happens when somebody makes 100% and 55%. And it's their biggest trade of their life by being in your Telegram 2 weeks. Oh, what an honor it is. What an honor it is. And CW sneaking 500 bits in the hype train. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's been a glorious stream. That's crazy. It's been a couple in a row where we didn't have many donations, but it was still just as fun. I have just as much fun whether or not we get donations. It just, I feel appreciated. I don't know. I feel appreciated when I see stuff like this. And not just that, I know I'm helping somebody. That's the big thing. Somebody's willing to send 1,000 bits, or in this case, almost 7,000. I know that it means something. CW sent me 10,000 bits in one stream. Pizza Breath has sent me 5 or 10,000 and 22 or 23 gift subs. You know, a few of you others like Redwire. And I know, like Noah, you've been donating now, but there's a few of you, and a few of you have donated today. I always do. Bremen always donates. Redwire always donates. Pizza Breath always does. HJ Then You always does. Star does a lot. There's a lot of people in here that do. Axis has donated.
He's sleeping.
My son's sleeping, so I gotta keep it down. I think that's what Julie was gonna say next. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I made her laugh. See, that's a good sign. Cheers to me. Guys, I'm just incredibly grateful for this audience. And she's on womanly time now that she walked out, so to make her laugh is, it's a win for me. I'm taking the shot before I get in more trouble. Oh, shit! Okay, so that was a little extra. We might be on a little longer tonight, guys. I just took a shot, and then I chased it with my mixed drink instead of my Coke. Oh, Lord have mercy on this XRP future millionaire. Speaking of which, Howard Payne makes the follow. A big journey. Guys, I got to get a bowl for Julie because she's in a lot of pain, her foot swollen. So if you stay tuned, I promise we're going to keep this lit and we're going to figure out when to get in this fucking position. Because I'm sticking it up KuCoin's ass. No pun intended. And excuse my French. But I'm bending over KuCoin and I'm making them pay. They cost me $200 earlier. And so far, that little blunder on their part, I made 96% in 2 trades. I'm not done yet. It hasn't hit midnight. I'm making them my bitch tonight. That's right. I'm plus $800 after their blunder. So eat my balls, KuCoin. No offense. Dignity in the house. I will be back, I promise. I promise. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, guys, thank you for the patience. Holy crap, 53 people left. That seems incredible. So, Shiba's at 1078 now. Uh-oh. Ooh, the Doggy's down still. Oh, we still have 5 minutes left. It's exactly what we would expect. But we would like to see a little push up, too. I mean, if it's at 1078, it would have a push up here. Maybe a candle close over. Because it did turn it, see? We don't know. We started seeing it at 1077. It got to 1075. Maybe maybe that buy, what is it at 1075? The hype train has ended. Holy crap, Noah. Are you shitting me? Another 5,000 bits? Wow. Wow. Holy shit balls. I didn't even see that. 5,000 more? The hype train is complete. 3 community gift subs and 13,249 bits. Holy shit. Noah with 646 more bits. That's incredibly generous. Yeah, Redwire. I had to do the Google Authenticator to do 20x. Yeah, I know it was, Noah, and I'm incredibly grateful. I really am. DVD Barry. Send me an email. Or send me a Twitch. Send me a private message on Twitch. Either way, if you send me an email at strutrugali@gmail.com, strutrugali@gmail.com, or send me a message on Twitch and I'll send you it privately. So send me a private message. I'll send you it after the show. You joined Tom's Army. You broke a 9-day losing streak on Tom's Army if you joined today. I haven't had a new member. I've had renewals, but I haven't had a new member in 9 days. It's the longest losing streak, as I call it, in better than 2 months. But I'm used to that. That's okay. I'll keep doing what I do. Keep doing what I do. Sorry, I'm just wiping my glasses off. I should just call it the glass because I can only see out of one eye. True story. So, yeah, I don't understand why it gives you the Google Authentic. That's how I did it. I've never deposited any money. I've only transferred money from, I sent money from Uphold. Or I had, not money, but I sent some of my crypto over from Uphold. And that's how I funded my account. And then when I want to withdraw, I send it back to Uphold and use my Uphold debit card. Okay, Julie is good. That's all I wanted to make sure. Because she was still outside, and you know me. I worry about Julie. So if I have to stop the show for a minute, I will leave. I would make no bones about it if it comes to the family. If I gotta go, I gotta go. But my son fell asleep. He should be out for the night. And then Julie is, she's gonna be going in the room after. Oh, I can type it in. I can type, whoops. Hey, it lets me type. Look at that. See, this is why I hate YouTube. Remember all the problems I had on YouTube? Look at it, even lets me type on here. Now, you don't have to do it in all caps. What the hell is going on here? Hold on. Oh, you bastard. That was my Bluetooth, not the, So if anybody wants to email me this, or you want to get my address to send me something, this is where you do it. If you want to send me a drink, if you want to send me anything, some of your art or whatever that you want me to share, that's where you send me it. You send me an email and then I'll give you my home address. Or if you need my Telegram, if you've joined on YouTube, you send it there. strutrugali@gmail.com. Yeah, I feel like they're all possibly about to pull back, but look what Shiba did. Shiba was at 1080, but remember I said this candle still has time. So now that it pulled down, this is doing what we wanted. This should start with a squeeze down, hopefully. Squeeze down, squeeze down, squeeze down. That's what we're rooting for. We want the squeeze down. But if it comes up, it'll start with a small squeeze up. But I would prefer a squeeze down. I'm just glad that 30 minutes. Damn it! That's a very piss poor candle, though. But I mean, it's still an upward trajectory. Let's see. Bitcoin is still coming down. Remember what we said at the start of the show, everybody? What did we say? We thought Bitcoin was working its way to 30,766, did we not? And this is what made us scared about going long right now, because we thought it had to test the 20-day one more time. And then, if it does that, it makes the handle, the 4-hour, we've already started bullish divergence. It's a cross. We haven't finished the divergence until we come up through the 200-day. And that should get us price action up here to about 32,364 minimum. Or possibly the upper end is 35,000. But I think that's what's going on. And I think at the end of this will play out as an inverted head and shoulders possibly. And it could even catch some of us off guard, including myself, if it plays out like this. But we'll know well in advance if it does something like that, because that would be a true inverted head and shoulders. Then it could start doing something like this if it wants. I've seen patterns like this.
Thomas,
Yep.
did you take my lighter?
Possibly. Was it a clear one?
I went to have a cigarette. I didn't have a lighter. And I was like, I thought I had a lighter.
What a dick move. Sorry.
I think I'm gonna go lay down soon.
Okay, I love you.
Love
I would probably go lay down after you have a smoke.
you. Yeah.
And then it's a new day tomorrow. Oh, Pizza Breath, your food arrived. Well, hopefully you're having something on. It didn't get too cold. Sorry, can you? Okay, you got the email. Ryan, even. Hold on, I must have missed something from you, Ryan. Howard, welcome in. Ryan, did I miss something? You're even with what? I must have missed something. Blueberry Jones, why would it suggest you this channel? I don't know. That means they're advertising my channel on Twitch, which is awesome. Because we have a cool community here, and you know, we have a nice family here. And if you need to learn something, even if you don't watch crypto, ask a question. Maybe we can help. But I'm impressed that Twitch is actually recommending my stream. Oh, good evening. Welcome, Ryan, and I appreciate you tuning in. Redwire, how long ago did you enable futures trading on KuCoin? A couple weeks ago now. Is Shiba moving now? Damn it. That was one that I was watching. Oh, you mean moving in the right direction. Good. I thought you meant it was moving up. We were thinking it was going to move down a little bit here first. Good, it's doing what we thought, guys. This is what we were talking about. Let's go. Because we thought we could get a better price than 1077. Oh, it's at 1072. Because Bitcoin, I really thought, man, maybe we should have shorted Bitcoin down here. I really thought it had to come down. But I'm looking for another play. I don't want to overclog what I'm thinking. Blueberry. It's funny, I'm a silver guy back in the day, though, when Bitcoin was $7 per. I was spending them like on drugs. Silk Road, thoughts on precious metals. Hey, Blueberry, I'm a big precious metal, guys. I've been buying gold and silver and platinum. Mostly gold and silver for the last 4 years. So, I do like to hedge my dollar with that at an undisclosed, well, multiple undisclosed locations. But I believe very strongly in gold and silver and platinum, which is Russian owned predominantly. So I think gold's starting a reversal possibly. Well, this is Fortuna Silver Mines, but gold. We're going to go back to crypto real quick. Reversal down still. So I think we have to come down maybe. It's so tough because we could start a bearish cross here. I feel like gold and silver is going to come down, complete these patterns likely, unless we can have a big move up. But I love gold and silver here. For anybody who asked, I'll draw this out for you. I know we're covering crypto, but I'm also a big commodities person. I buy physical bullion once a month, and I've been very dedicated to it for the last several years. I first started buying gold when it was at just about $1,300, maybe a little bit cheaper. And I first started buying silver around $12.50 an ounce. And then I bought a couple ounces of platinum along the way. Nothing special. But this is the kind of pattern we're in now, guys. And it still has room. Now what we would really love to have happen here with gold is a tap down here. And then a quick bounce up here to 1885. Because we need to break up to break this head and shoulders or top and reversal pattern. And with all these, for whatever reason, right now the economy doesn't, or the general consumer who buys the markets, every time we have an inflation, it goes like this. Yes, I found out KuCoin's bullshit, sir. I did. Yep, don't buy fractional silver. I only buy 999 silver, and I only buy silver rounds or bars. That's it. And then with gold, I only buy mainly gold bars. I don't have any silver or gold coins because the premium's too rich for my blood. But I do like the silver rounds because it's easier to carry. Oh! Yes! I think I actually have a phone call. It's just, I have a lot of questions for these characters. But they're rated this, I'll just tell you this, I don't want to say the exchange, but they're rated a 4.9 on the Google Play Store, which is the highest on all the exchanges I've seen, that's a good sign to me. And they're good in the USA, you don't need a VPN. I'm trying to figure it out with them. It's not going to be an affiliate link or anything, but I'm going to have the link that sets you up with. So if you click the link, I'm trying to get it to where you can copy my trade on this exchange. So I'm trying to work with them, and if it works out, I'll tell you only if it works out. But on this exchange, if I get it worked out with them, you'll be able to copy my trades, basically. And I'm not advertising for them. This is just something I'm trying to work out with them so my audience can copy my trades. And then they said they would work with me if somebody clicked that link and signed up like that on the futures trading. And they would give us all a bonus. Not just me, but you guys too. For using that. Because they're trying to make that a thing, the copy trading. So, nope, it's not Master FX. So they're trying to do that copy trading. And they said that I'd be a good person with the way I do things, that they'd be willing to work with my audience. So I said I would be interested in it, but I have a few things to talk about, you know, not money-wise. I want to talk to them about, I'm trying to get things for our community. If I'm gonna use their exchange instead of KuCoin, I'm gonna try, but I don't know how big of a headache it's gonna be. But it's gotten 4.9 reviews, so I gotta blow my nose, but everything's coming down. Is that what I'm hearing? This is what we're talking about. That's why we waited. See, patience. Patience is a virtue. Ooh, yeah, see? And then you don't want to buy where we're at, because then we don't know if it's going to hold in the 30-minute time frame. So, guys, what do you think about that idea? If I can get a deal worked out where you can copy my trades, would you be in for that? Especially if they give our community deals. I'm dead serious. I would have a link set up. I'm supposed to have a call with them tomorrow. I think that would be awesome. I don't know, the copy trading thing, the fact they reached out to me, and they have to watch some of this somewhere because they talked about the copy trading thing and said it would be mutually beneficial because it's exactly what I do. And then, yeah, you can copy my trades. Once I make a trade on here, you just copy it and then you make it. It's incredible. Not just that, you can do up to 125x on this site. It's in the USA. You can use it. I think they're based, if I'm not mistaken. Fuck, I can't remember now. I'll have a lot more answers after. But I just want to make sure that it's user friendly and it's not bullshit. But all the reviews I've seen, you get the people you can tell lost money. But the fact they have a 4.9 was like, holy shit, I'm not used to reviews that high. But I don't want to say the name in case it turns out to be bullshit. Right now it sounds great. And they asked if I was willing to do it, and I said I need to talk to you first. I'm not putting my audience at that if I don't talk to you on the phone. I need to hear you. Yeah, I have a meeting set up tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. But I'm not advertising, period. I'll share the link. I'll put it somewhere, but I told them I'm not advertising your company. I straight up told them that. So I said we're not partners. I can share a link if they want to copy trade, but that's all I'm doing. I said I'm not doing a 45-second clip. I might talk about it because I talk about KuCoin all the time, you know, but I don't have any kind of link. There's no copy trading or anything. So, you know, I think this could be perfect for us for what we do. If you can copy my trades, it's going to be so much easier. Oh, it's going to be so awesome. It really is. And then they said that we could get fucking community bonuses and stuff. I don't know what that means. But that's what I was interested in. I've been playing I have an 11,000 person audience on YouTube, and you know, I've been using that. But I don't want any money. I told them straight up I'm not looking for money. Because as you know, I haven't done any partnerships for a reason. But I would be interested in a leverage trading site for the USA. I told them that straight up. Man, guys, look where this is at. What do you think? And it did turn into a red candle on Bitcoin. Shiba, remember when we said we thought 1077 was too high, and look at this. Did we not place... Am I not the best in the business for a reason? And look where my yellow line is. If we broke down, that's where I was anticipating. We are not XRP millionaires yet, but we're doing very well. Jan, thanks for the 5 bits. Did not go unnoticed. Yeah, Jay Jordan, but I haven't found the right people yet. And this is the first one in 15 months that have approached me with the exact exchange I need. I didn't even know they existed. So, I don't know. I'm always trying to be progressive, but I don't want to... I'm not the guy who wants to advertise a 45-second piece to get paid because I get offered $2,400. Just imagine that, guys. Every day, like, you see Crypto TV and these other, like Hayden and all these other douchebags that do a 45-second advertisement to start their channel. For my audience size, they're willing to pay $2,400. Do you know how much money I could make off my audience if I was a greedy motherfucker? I want this to be genuine. That's why I do what I do. And it's not who I am, so... That's, I've never once advertised. The only thing I've ever shown is the crypto debit machine because I want them in the USA, damn it. And I'm not a partner or anything. I have shares, but I want them in this fucking country so that I can go in and pay with my crypto. Simple, bang, bam, boom. We really don't want to come down a whole lot farther. We don't want to go down any farther. Well, we can go down a little bit. So the nuts right now, the nut buy right now, in my opinion, would be about right here. We're looking at about 1059, 1054 at an overshoot. But the uptrend states it should be up at about 1059. We're making our way down. Notice how we didn't buy in when we were tempted? Because I told you it didn't seem right yet. I wasn't born yesterday, and I don't make money leverage trading because I'm an idiot. It's quite the opposite. A lot of people think I'm an idiot. But here we go. That's what we're looking at. That's the pattern. And if it plays out, it would be a perfect top here. Formation top at 1160. And that was back on June 6th, 2022. So that was yesterday. So see how it all plays out like a puzzle? If you understand the puzzle. If you don't understand the pieces, you're fucked. But with me on your side, you can leverage trade. And I'm on longer for a reason tonight. Sometimes I feel like I need to be on longer because we're talking about something. See how that is like a bear flag, but it's trying to break out as we talk? The actual pattern is much different for the longer pattern. It's kind of like a falling channel. I don't want to call it exactly because we could say it could meet somewhere down the road, but this looks like a falling channel to me. Does that not look like a falling channel? If we're being honest with ourselves. So where would the logical meet point be? Oh, well, at worst, we would meet up about 1115. Well, fuck, I would take that. Look where we're at if we touch properly at 10. God, we've got this dissected. At 10568, a move up to here. Or minimum here. So I like to measure it like this. So let's say we do hit 106. That's a 5% move if you hit the max. If we get rejected by the 20-day, that's a better than 30-something% move. I'm telling you, 20x is very risky, but if you play it properly, it has its risk and rewards. Now it's going to make this bullshit move back up, and then we've still got 13 minutes. I wasn't born yesterday. This is a shit candle right now. With no volume back to the top side. This is just what the doctor ordered. Remember up here, this is the candle we're looking for. It pulled down. But it was a green candle, pulled up, but probably a red candle. Then it has possibly the reverse. So we need to try to hit here. We're trying to hit the uptrend. And then if we do hit it, our quick stop loss, I would give it room if we buy at 1068. Here, let's make sure. Because we don't want to be generous. We want to, yeah, just like that. So 1059, or if it comes over here, 1068. So 1059, I'll say, and then you would have your stop loss right here at 1047 at worst. Because then if it breaks that, you're coming down here to about 1013. That's what I see. But I see an opportunity here. There's no doubt about that. There's not enough volume to bring us through. It doesn't look like. And then with Bitcoin, if you're like, well, I'd rather play Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin's play, it's in the play area. 30,759 is where you're looking to buy on the 4-hour time frame. We've still got the bull flag. It hasn't given anything back. It's been a fantastic candle still. It's going to start up here if it stays. It's had a pull down, but nothing major. It came through as far as it needed to. Even down here, it wasn't anything major. And right here, it's 30,751 on the 30-minute candle. We haven't closed a wick, more than a wick, even on the 30-minute below the 20-day. Still bullish. And the candle, look what's happening with the volume. The exact same thing that happened over here when we had the reversal is the exact same thing that's happening over here when we'll likely have another reversal. And if we don't hold that area, I mean, it's supposed to be on the 20-day. It's an apple in the diamond bottom. You guys know what I meant. So it'd be like this. That's an apple in the diamond bottom. Slightly inclined second support. So you would hit farther down on the left side, right side's inclined, and then it turns into a W, breaks out of the formation. And then we would have a targeted move to 32,630. Like, you see how we broke this down during the class, ladies and gentlemen? You see what we did here? If you've been here the whole hour and 19 minutes, you've got to see an incredible class. Hey, Monsieur Ali, I appreciate you being here. Ooh, Pizza Breath, you're still in here. Fan-fucking-tastic. One of my favorite out of anybody I've ever met. I'm not just saying that. This guy's he's been around through it all. So I appreciate you, homie. So XLM, I'm glad you're in here. Man, XLM's having an overzealous pull down as well. The buy-in area was around 1408. So if that's where you were at, but the pattern, yeah, you might be right, Pizza Brat. That pattern, the uptrend's definitely speaking to come down a little bit here. 1372 roughly. And look at this. This is an ascending triangle, and I can prove it in the 30-minute. And this is being not aggressive at all. Eventually in the future, we'll meet. See, that's an ascending triangle early on. We've had, let me show you what I mean. So, uptrending resistance, slightly uptrending support for sure. And then we have resistance, support, resistance, confirms the pattern. So now we're just playing. Every time it hits support, you buy. Every time it hits resistance, you sell. Or when it gets to the 20-day rejection on either side or holds, you buy. But right now our buy is in this area at 13.7 roughly. Yeah, 13.72 to 13.76. And then you would sell when it busts that and breaks 13.55 or 13.43. Because then it's just going to go fucking nuts to the bottom side. But man, if we get these proper touches on these patterns, it's going to be a phenomenal trade. Phenomenal. Pizza Breath, does that help? Homie? But I am going to have to go soon, though. I hate to do it, but I'm going to have to go soon. So I'm going to get a joint because it always gets me a few extra minutes. Alright, guys. I see we still have 51 people left. I gotta go. I gotta help Julie with one thing real quick. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I just sold it into XLM and transferred it off by sending it off via XLM. Hey, DMF Tracy, have a good night. I'm not going nowhere, guys. I'm actually going to stay on for a couple minutes longer. I just need to go help Julie with one thing. Because I want to see, I'm kind of upset because I haven't been able to watch the Shiba transition right now. But I have to help. Family first. I'll be right back. I am still smoking my joint with you guys, I promise. Let's see if anybody stuck around. Everybody probably left. I'd be honored if people stayed. But I am kind of getting slow. But now I put the Simpsons on. We have a nice relaxed environment. Everybody's in the houses, in the rooms. I'm the only person up. Well, they're up, but 44 people still here. Holy smokes. Wow, there's still that many people in here. Nope, I'm not leaving. Not leaving. Nope. I am not leaving. I actually rolled a joint. I don't want to go anywhere yet. Just ate a gummy, one fish, and nice. Very nice. Opened my first leverage crew coin trade up about 7.5% on Zill. Thank you, Tom. Oh! No problem, DVD Barry. I'm glad I could help. One Fishing Magician. I love saying that name. Welcome in, and I know you live in Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, you're the one who your wife laughed at me. Let's see, bro. Here's a long shot, but 15-minute Bitcoin chart looks not candle. Could see a cup and handle. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to break back up here. That's what I'm saying. We had our opportunity. We have it right now if we're going to buy. It's just, what's the exact spot? Bitcoin came down right where we wanted. This is exactly what we fucking wanted. And I was just dealing with all that stuff just now. Look what I just missed. Look at what I just missed. But we didn't really miss anything. But that's, yes, I did miss it because look where this is back up to. Damn. Ah, that was my buy area right there. See what XRP. I like riding XRP up as well, if I can. So XRP hit the 20-day. You want to buy it as close to 405 in case it breaks down and then breaks through. Looks like a bull flag for XRP too. But I really wanted that Shiba position. Damn it. I fucked that one up, guys. So we got Zill with these squeeze can. A lot of these have these squeeze. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. They're all basically playing Bitcoin's positioning right now. Bitcoin does have an up candle right here. This is interesting. This would be an interesting play on Bitcoin. It touched the 20-day. It's got a bull flag. I mean, it could be. It looks like it's going to make a W up to here to about 31,494. Maybe I'm crazy, but that's what it looks like. See, that's too risky. See, this is what I like. We're V-Chain. If we were right at 3077, where's V-Chain? See, it's up just a little fucking too high. Because it was a squeeze candle. But we would want it before that push-up. See, that's a risky one. Because it's already moved up a little bit. DGB's already had a huge play today. 1257. Yeah, fuck. Just a tiny bit out of reach. Exxon might still have a little bit of work to do. Bitcoin does look good, though, on the 15. Oh, I got to get out of the 15. But it looks like we got these hammer candles. But this could be a fake out, double tap, whatever. But it looks like it wants to come out of the region. And you could have a tight stop loss and just have it at 31,071 on Bitcoin if you bought in. Or 31,000 because you don't want it to break that low. The Doge. Ooh. The Doge is in an interesting spot. You want it at 8074. Sand. Squeeze. It's got a squeeze right on the 20-day. $1.31. Sand looks like it wants to come back up here real quick to $1. Ooh. It's an interesting one as well. It looks like it could want to make a play. That looks like a W in disguise. It looks like we're trying to reverse up for a very small reversal at minimum. We haven't completed the bullish divergence. This could be a sneaky play. This could be a sneaky play on sand, guys. It's in that positioning. Now, if it were to break down, you would get out of it. You could even play it at a... Man, it is moving up a little bit. You want it as close to... Look, it's moving up. $1.3107 is the optimum spot. So that's a unique spot right there. A lot of these are... They all look like they're creating a W. Do you guys see this on all the patterns? So we need to find one at the exact moment that we want. Because that looks like it could be creating a W. I'm finishing out these patterns. OMG's already way the hell up there, so I wouldn't even touch that. Link's probably way up there, yep. Man, that was... Doge is in an interesting spot, though. It was at 8078, though. 8084. Just we haven't had any volume. It's all about Bitcoin. And it hasn't got out of this area yet, which is a cause for concern. There's no volume. But it is a bull flag right now, so... Eventually, it looks like we want to get out of this area. And when it does, it's gonna have one of those explosions up to like 32.3 if it does. So I'm desperately trying to find one where I'm comfortable. See, I don't like when they have squeeze to the bottom side though, because that shows that there's a weakness. See, they're still weak. They're all with these fucking squeeze. Algo's already went to... See, it makes it look like we need to come down a little bit farther still. See, theta's nice. See how there's no downward pressure? This is nice. Even if it had an overzealous push up, it's nice. But where's it at right now is the question. Yeah, it's too high. You need it at like 126. About 126 area. 126.25. If the market is going down, can the chart still be bullish? For immediate short-term moves, yes, but overall the market's still very bearish. What I'm showing is the bullish side of it right now, but long-term it's bearish. We're in a much wider bearish pattern. Most of these are in descending triangles, which are bearish patterns until the bottom reversal. Or falling channels or similar. See, this is one that's... Quant is starting to get into an interesting spot. It's trying to have the bullish cross here, and it's a tight one, so it would just be a quick move up. This is one that we have to pay attention to. Let's see. I don't know if we should, because I don't know if Quant you can future trade. I for some reason feel like you can't. Why isn't it... Yeah, you can't, because I don't think they have Quant. I didn't think so. So, no point of looking there. But that's kind of what we're looking for. Seeing, am I crazy? Are these not looking like they're getting ready to start bullish crosses here? Like, look at Polkadot. lot of these look, it looks like a market wide we're trying to go up a little bit. It feels like we're about to have just an impulse move here, and we have to find, we can't force it. I desperately go through. We have 19 minutes to figure this out. But I gotta go soon. Like, I've been on for an hour and 40 minutes. It's crazy. I'm gonna smoke this joint and hopefully we can find what I'm looking for. I'm very, very specific. Ooh. God, that's way up there because it's gonna. They usually squeeze down before the candle ends, so. Ooh, that's on a downward trajectory. Downward. Man, I wish I would have bought Chiba. I wish that one. The one moment I was away helping. That's it. I had that one moment. That's what always happens. See, I watched this entire hour and, 41 minutes, except for like that 6-minute stretch, and look what happened. Because I was helping Julie get into the room. And you have to be that quick. Fuck. Litecoin is the same way as most of these other. We have these squeeze candles. Ethereum. Ooh, that's what I'm looking for. Just like Ethereum. We have no downward pressure. And we're looking to buy around 1819 roughly. Yeah, Ethereum is one that is a serious contender here. Serious contender. Because if we close over 1814, and even the 4-hour, see, we're looking to try. Oh, man. We still have that long though on the squeeze candle. Fuck. In the shorter time frame, that's what we're looking at. It's just, we only have one more impulse move up. So let's see how much this would be if it did break up. Whoops. Ooh, that's 30% right here on a 20x. If it got all the way up to here. Okay, so it's still got room. I feel like this is the one we're looking for. We could have a tight stop loss. Just under the 20-day. This is real. This is the way this candle is what I look for. It's just, it could be a fake out. If it shows downward pressure, then it's obviously a problem. It could come down to 1811 very quickly, but 1814 to hold the integrity up. 1814.29. So it's trying to hold the integrity, so you can put a buy order in for 18. Let me see what it looks like. Do you guys see what I'm seeing on Ethereum? Whoops. That's intriguing because if it has a candle that closes up here somewhere, it's a very intriguing one because that would be the reversal back up to look for rejection up here or come back down. Fuck, now it's at 1818. I'm still noob level TA spotting, getting there though. Hey, Defo, nice. Yep, exactly, Defo. If it's not there, that is an emotional trade, and the number one killer for a trader is an emotional trade. It's just that simple. Yes, they are moving up. Look at, by the time I came to the realization what I wanted to do, I probably missed it. Because you got to be quick, because you're trying to buy that exact low that it can happen. And look at Shiba. Good call there. The Doge is moving up as well, see? But Bitcoin is still on the squeeze side of the candle, which means it already showed downward pressure, which is a problem. But you're trying to, even if it's a quick trade, if you can bang out 15, 20%, be like, I'm done, because I don't know what's going to happen. I love those trades. Love them. V-Chain still trying to finish a quick burst up. Just this downward pressure is a problem. Bitcoin's still threatening a move down, though, still. But right now, where the candle's at, it's fine. If we can get a little bit of pressure towards the end of this and end somewhere up here. So we could say the targeted move is from here. Bitcoin does look like it's trying to pull some kind of reversal here, which is good for the rest of the market. That's why I'm desperately trying to find. And, yes, if I would have been quicker... Ethereum, hey, it's coming back down. Ethereum, whoops, is perfect because that's the exact spot of the descending triangle, remember? From the short-term pattern, and that's exactly where we hold the support. And look at it where this area is. And yeah, this is the underneath support, but in the daily, we still have a problem, but we can still come up. We have, what are we at, 1826 right there? Oof. So we really do need to pull up here. Otherwise, this is in danger of falling way down. So we're looking for a short-term move, guys, and rejection at like 1868. It's so fucking crazy. That does kind of line up here. At 1868, possibly 1842. What did we say it was at 1842 from 1816? Oh, my God. Okay. Oops. So if we did 1816, now we would have to have the stop loss exactly where we need it. So the stop loss, see with these squeeze candles though, they're so dangerous because what if it squeezes down back? What the hell is this? That's not what I want. I was going to say, why would I buy a squeeze candle? Because you don't really want it coming past 1814, but your stop loss would have to be somewhere in this area. So let's see what the price is. See if we get a squeeze or if this is just coming down to the bottom. So it's tight. So 1815. We're playing that this is going to hold, guys. That's the point. We're playing that this would hold. Oh, fuck. I picked Ethereum and I was like, where the fuck's my money? I was like, where the fuck? 1815. Oh, what was it? 18. Yeah. We'll say 2.2. No, it's at about 1.5.
That's terrible. Cartoons have the power to make us laugh and to make us cry. Would you agree, Preston?
First of all, my hair is green, not blue. I got nothing to work with you. Nothing. Well, at least I can take off this shirt off.
Whoops.
The nominees for
What the
Best
fuck
Animated
happened?
Cartoon series are Strong Dog, Master of Bacon, The Wedding Episode, Action Figure Man, The How to Buy After
Now I probably won't buy it because that it fucked up my password for a sec. Nope, there we go. Okay.
Ren and Stimpy,
So, I mean, this is a... Guys, I'm not even kidding. This is a super risky trade.
Itchy and Scratchy, The Little Bar.
And we're looking for that stop loss around. I mean, we don't want any downward pressure. I don't want any downward pressure, really, but... I could see 1798, and that's a generous one. 1798.
Itchy and scratchy. Abraham Simpson Rice.
17. I actually like 1798, just in case. Very risky trade here, guys. We were very patient, but very risky. And I'm literally, to end this class, I'm looking for a short-term move up here to be able to cash out about 25-30%, I think it is. What did I buy it at? Does anybody... Ooh, I got it at 1814.65. I mean, that could turn into a 30% trade if it works out. So let's see what happens here. But you guys seen how I didn't panic and I didn't buy it when it got to 1820. It came to my area. If it doesn't work out, I lose $132. About 150 total when you average in the P&L. For the in and out. So what do you guys think about that? Do you guys understand why I did what I did? Do you understand what I was looking at and why I did it? And why my stop loss is where it's at? Out of curiosity. Because this is a very risky trade. I mean, a very risky trade. It's just I feel like a possible very tiny move could be at stake here. About 25 points up for Ethereum. And you've seen I was very patient. And I was... I went through the whole list a couple times, and then Ethereum got up to 1825, and I waited, and then it came down to my number again. But it's been holding this area. We still have 9 minutes left in this candle, so I'm going to smoke this joint. Volume's trying to come in a little bit, so we should see some kind of move to the upside, hopefully. Hopefully we go up a little bit, and we start another candle that's a little higher. I'm just looking for a small move here. I'm not greedy at all. Give me 1843, and if it looks suspect, I'll be out. Even if it goes up, you see me, I don't care. I've learned not to be greedy. 1798 is my stop loss. Wait a minute. Yeah, 1798. 1798, defo laid. 1798. Oh. 1798.06. And this is why I think if I could work something out with that other exchange, being able to copy my trades, how awesome would that be when we're live if you could copy my trade? And this is one where I'm like, 50-50 is right. This is a 50-50 trade. We have a good stop loss where it won't hurt us bad. And you see, sometimes I have it to where I could lose a couple hundred. This one, it's not worth that. Because if it breaks this low, it's a problem. And like I said, a very, very risky one here, ladies and gentlemen. But even if I lose a trade when I'm showing you it live, you see the process. You see what I'm looking for. And I know most of them I win, but I do lose some. It's the important part. I do lose some. I take the risk in these spots every time. You know, when I do it. So whether it works out or not, it's a lot of skill, but there's still luck involved that it's at any given moment, it's going to do what I need it to at that moment. See what our Bitcoin's doing. Because we only have, in the 4-hour candle, we only have 2 hours and 5 minutes left. And in the 30-minute candle, we have 5 minutes. Bitcoin's trying to hold the squeeze candle green. It'd be a major hold for Bitcoin if it could keep it green for the next 5 minutes. And for our plays, it would be a major hold if Bitcoin could hold that. No joke. Hell yeah, defo. I'm hitting my joint now, guys. And I'm going to do one more shot for the class. I'll do the lighter one, though. So, I know a lot of you guys are in my YouTube. Do you like the idea of keeping the leverage trading here on Twitch for the ones who want to keep it serious? And then on my YouTube, I keep it the way I used to do it. Just our long positions and yada, yada, yada. Because that's what I want to do, and I think it's the best idea. Come on, Ethereum. We need this little push-up. And for everybody who got in Ethereum, what did you, what's your plan here? Are you looking for the sell at 1843 like I am, or are you looking to ride it longer out of curiosity? Yep, Telegram, I always go in there when I'm making a trade too, so Telegram for sure. But Twitch, absolutely. I've been trying to keep my trades on here unless I stumble into something. But right now, buying at 1814, we'll say, I don't even know, 1814 and some change. You know, just sub 1815. This is what we wanted. We wanted a small push up like this because we want to keep this upward pressure, and we would like to break. Doesn't have to, but 1828. But we already have upward pressure here. If we could hold this, it would be nice if we could get a little more pressure up, like the 1826 would make it look a lot better. But it's tight. This is a true gamble, and everybody understands that, right? Who, if you took this gamble, this is a 50-50 at best. But I like these 50-50 at best. And I like 20x trading because Zill, I talked about it in my Telegram when I just got in it a little towards the beginning. But that was one I didn't even feel comfortable because I didn't know if the market was reversing or if I was fucking nuts. Sometimes I just think I'm crazy. But I'm starting to understand that I know what I'm talking about. More than most, I understand but whoever told me that I needed to leverage trade and understand the short side and the long, that person who kept convincing me I did need to do it. I mean, I've been killing it for us here. DVD Barry up on Zillow 30% right now. Fuck yes. That's what I love hearing. Let's go. I talk about my trades. If most of you guys are in my Dogecoin and you, I would talk about it in there more, but I talk about it in both. It's just I haven't had a lot of feedback in the Dogecoin and you, so I've been trying to keep it specific to the content and when we're getting into something to the channel. Like if I'm in Matic or one of those, then I always share it. Like Shiba, next time I'll talk about it. But I've been trying to get the feedback based on here on who's actually interested too. $18.50 or $9.58. This is still, it still makes me feel like, this is it gives us a shot here, but it's not a shot that I would like to be like, oh, we're at 75%. It's all, can Bitcoin keep this candle green and continue upward? That's the key right now. It's tried to pull us down and there's no volume right now to pull us down. Right now, this is kind of a shit candle we didn't have any downward pressure. It's kind of just been steady waiting. I really want to see this retest to 1842. 1838 is actually 1840. 1840 is where I would love to see just a retest there. That's what I'm playing. That's the retest. It's 20 points up. I'm not greedy. I'm not. I'll take a quick $300 here. Therese, dude, thanks for the follow. You're 383. Ooh, we're getting a tiny push up here. Be nice to get a little bit of room up on the 1820s. I don't know. Where we bought in, I'm not sure what that puts us. Okay, so we're up $52 or $51 or 5.14%. But see, right now it's only got my trade at 14.27x. Because even though you do 20x, sometimes it doesn't do it. It switches it around. So take that for what it's worth. That's another thing they do under the radar. But hey, it is what it is. So I don't bitch about that. That's just the cost of doing business. Uh-oh. Man, that's not exactly the candle we wanted. Still got a lot of upward pressure, though. Now we're trying to push this candle. Let's just complete this bullish divergence. Get this up here one more time. Because this is trying to come up one more time. It really is. Yep, sometimes it'll say 21. I love when it says that, but usually it only says that when you're down. It is the lovely feature of KuCoin indeed. I hope I have good news for you guys tomorrow after I have this phone call with this other site. And if they're serious about being able to set up if people click my link to spot trade, I'm going to be the happiest person in the world. I'm just trying to get a link so people would have my exact trading so they could post to it. You would click the link and download the app and then it would have my built-in thing in it. And that would be freaking cool. And they talk about Destiny. This was like Destiny. Because I had this issue with KuCoin and then all of a sudden this company sends me this thing. And ooh, look at Ethereum's moving up, guys, a little bit. We got to see, though, if it breaks this high right here. Come on, Ethereum, baby. I'm not a greedy man. I just want to make my audience money. That's all I want to do. And this 20x trading is the best thing that ever happened to me. Because like a lot of people said, you spot these couple percent moves and these 1% moves all the time in real time. Yeah, I'm not trying to be greedy, so let's see how much we're up right now. 72 bucks. So not trying to be greedy at all. Up 70 bucks. It's a very volatile. What I'm trying to do is get my account to about 1,500 bucks. So what I'm trying to have is at the end of this trade, it's worth about $1,275. So I'm looking for this to be about a $275 trade, so 27.5% I'm looking to make on this trade so that I can take another 400 out. That's my goal. 25% or more. Actually, I'd like 30%, but I'm not greedy. Yeah, there's no KYC on this new one. That's why it intrigued me, so... I got it a little late, 1820, but still. Yeah, Defo, it's bouncing around, so the bottom of this is 1817.48. We could still come to 1812. I like the stop loss down here at 1798. It really shouldn't push past here, but we can always bounce down to here. I've seen it happen too many times. So no, me too, Defo. I hate that shit. Because then it takes time. It's all a matter of seconds. That's why they make you redo it, those bastards. Tori Stew. I love that you followed. And you don't need to use, if you're in the USA with this new site I'm talking to, you don't need to use, because I told them I will not use a VPN. I'm not dealing with that bullshit. I'm not doing it. And I don't expect my audience to do it. But I'll give you guys the links first. I'll put it on my YouTube, but I'm not making a big deal about it on either one of these. I'll just say if you want to have my list, you have to click this link and download the app. You know, download this exchange. But you have to do it with my link so that it's connected to me. Because then it's connected to me. So you can see everything I do. Any trade I put in, even if I'm not on the air, you can see it. So you're literally trading with XRP Future Millionaire. How awesome is that shit? I've been trying to figure this out for months, but now that I've been doing it on the air, somebody's seen it who needed to see that I do this. And the cool thing is I know a lot of you guys like to do that risky as balls 125x, and you can suck my balls. I will never do over 20x. That's just me. I like 20x, nothing more, nothing less. But the fact they have that option as well. But we're starting to move up a little bit here, guys. We're getting into an interesting area here for sure. I don't like that we're not showing much volume still, though. But every 5 minutes, if we had 2,500 approximately, or 6. Ooh. So this would be about 15,000 on this candle. It's about the same as the last candle. We're trying to fit. I would love to see an impulse move up to here. That's what I'm saying. We're trying to finish this bullish divergence. I would love to see a quick impulse move up to here. That's all I'm looking for. That's it. That's all we're looking for. But I wanted to put us in a spot where we had a chance to succeed. And then you can take it out at any time while it's moving up. Yeah, defo. That's why I said I always do my target numbers. I have my stop loss at 17.98, and I'm looking for a targeted move up to at least 18.40. Understanding that we could get stopped here, and we would have to make our decision as we go along. I oftentimes will sell out of a trade right before it collapses, too, because it doesn't meet the parameters as the trade's going on. And right now, but yeah, I'll definitely make sure to be more vocal about that as well. Thank you, Defo. It must have entered my trade wrong, because it hasn't gone over 13.5. Where is this? I don't know. I always get, but it's whatever. I'm up $103 or 10.37% right now. Ooh, it's up to 18.29. Nice. Ooh, here we go. We might have something going here, guys. Might have something going here. Oh, yeah. We got something going here. So, yay or nay, would you sell at 18.40, 18.43, or would you let it ride over? I need a concerted answer because we're getting close. We waited all night for this little push. Bitcoin looks weak as fuck. Remember, this volume looks shit. Don't get greedy here. Let's get to 18.40. I'm probably going to take at 18.40 if we can get there. Up $145 right now. Not getting greedy, but we know we're going to have these little levels of retracement. Trying to hit 18.43. We've given ourselves some room in this trade now. Even from 18.20, you got a little bit of room above you now. So it probably feels a little bit better now to be in this trade. But guys, did you see how I did this once again? I didn't get greedy, but all of a sudden we seen Ethereum at 18.14, whatever. We got in $17 down. And now we're looking for this final push to 18.43. It would be huge. Be huge. If we get to 18.43, it'd be huge. Huge. And you see on every single show, I don't pick a coin specific, but I very rarely trade XRP because I am into love with it too much and I hate getting rid of it. Come on, Ethereum. You still got 20 minutes and you've had a nice little spike of volume here of 7,700. This last candle was only 14,000, so it's better than 50% already with a lot to go here. We're looking good. This is exactly what we were hoping for. No worry of a squeeze candle so far. Oh, this is awesome. I loved reading all that. Maybe a little more emphasis. Wow. Yeah, no problem, Defo. I love giving the attention. And that's why I advise everybody. I love that you guys can comment to me. And I'm not charging anybody to be here. That's the thing. Like, If you make a good trade, show me some gratitude. That's all I ask. But other than that, this is free. I love it. I love doing what I do. So I've been on for 2 hours and 10 minutes, but now we're trying to see if this trade pans out. I wish it would bounce to 1843. That's my goal. At, well, 1840 minimum. And I like, and you see how I'm not in the chart because I know what I need it to do. I'm not going to look at it bounce around every 2 seconds. Like this, I just watch it. But it's fun like this because then we're kind of sitting in the same room just chilling. Yep, defo, I'm trying about 1840. Let's see what that, because I got in at 1814 and change. We'll just say 1814.70. 1840 would put me, yeah, I'd be out. That would put me at about 28% plus. I would definitely be out if it shows signs of stopping right when it hits there. I would be out. I'm not greedy. Just can we get there? Because it's not gonna just get, it's still got, remember, 19 minutes in this candle, so I'm gonna be on at least 19 more minutes. But right now we're doing everything we need to do. We had to get an explosive move to get out of this range. We can come down to 1827, maybe a little bit lower. So just understand the situation here. I wanted an explosive move right away so that I could be out and let it do what it did on the way back down. But we did not get that initial. We got an explosive move, but not all the way. We're looking good, though. Looking good. For anybody who stayed, you know, some of you might already be out. Hell yeah, DVD Barry. That's what I'm saying. This is real. I do not, Defo. I don't use that app. I never move my stop loss from my original. Because if the entirety of the move, we might still come all the way back down, and we would. I found that I screw myself on the stop loss. It either goes to my target, or I'm willing to lose that money. So I was up $100 maybe a little bit more. And if I lose all that and lose the $130, so be it. It's just I don't like to move it up until we get a substantial. So if we got to 1855 and it went to a one shot and then it stopped, or 1845, I would go 50% out, and then I would have the stop loss at 1840 and let the chart do what it needs to do. That's what I would do. If you're asking my personal and humble opinion. This was just nice that we got the initial bounce. Because now we're going to squeeze down, and that's what fucking sucks. We haven't yet, until we break that 1827 whatever. We can avoid the squeeze down if we don't pull through here. We want to get another move up. And if Bitcoin helped us, it would be phenomenal. But Bitcoin itself is struggling. If Bitcoin could just make a quick move up, it would help us tremendously right now. Hell yeah, Defo. You better believe it. I'm blessed beyond belief. I understand I'm over doing this dream. But, you know, I feel like this last 17 minutes of this candle is important. Holy shit balls. 100 bits by Defo. Oh my god. Thank you so much for that. What a very generous donation indeed. Love it. Thank you so much. We're trying to hold this area right now with Ethereum. But you see how I take the emotion out of it right now? I'm not looking at the chart. I've got my stop loss in. I know what I need to do. But if it backfires and it goes down, it's all about the percentage you're looking for. Maybe I should have took 125 in this market. But I believe with this engulfing candle to the top side, we're in a desirable position now. We've got a little bit of room underneath us. And hopefully it won't come to our stop loss. If it does, you got to come to the grips. I've come to terms that I'm going to lose about $145 with the in and outs. If I lose. If I win, I've come to the terms it's going to be no less than a $300 trade, likely. Which would be awesome. You are so much better at leverage trading, bro, and that's one of the hardest and risky. I know, Monsieur Ali. I'm better at this than I am a regular trade. I love it. Like, dude, I'm not trying to brag, Ali, but you seen when I lost the $300 in here and I was doing the demonstration. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, Tom, we're so sorry." I get messages now because the last 5 days, I'm up over $3,500 after recovering that loss. And that's only because I did that, and I came to terms with myself and said, I only want to have this much money on the exchange, which means I have to make a win on every trade. If this Ethereum one works out, it would be 8 in a row on our Twitch streams. 8 in a row after the demonstration. That's unheard of with 20x trading. And I'm not saying I don't miss, guys. I do miss, but not very often. You guys see me, and I'm trying to spread the wealth. I want everybody to not have to go to work. One day my channel is going to be hundreds of thousands, 6 figures worth of viewers. You know, but for now, 1,500 new people, 1,000 people every month. On YouTube. I mean, the Twitch is almost up to 400 people now. It's crazy. And Watts pot never boils. Correct. I love that. Monsieur, you know, you're one of my favorites of all time as well. You've been around for a long time, and it's not that I don't appreciate a lot of you other people in here. But Monsieur, on a personal level, you even like my praying mantises, which is fucking awesome, you know? So, but Ethereum is trying its best. We still got 13 minutes, so we got a lot of things, but it's still holding its integrity. We're just trying to get here at minimum to make our decision up to 1840. Here's what we're trying to get to, guys. We're not greedy. We know this market is extremely fucking volatile. And hopefully I'll be able to show you my strategy. We got 13 minutes left on this candle. Bitcoin still hasn't shown any downward pressure, but it's definitely going to have to make a move up here soon. It's still looking okay. It's still looking okay. Hey, Ali, I appreciate that. That goes both ways. Real recognizes real, my friend. It sure is supporting it right now with... Let's see. Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, we're definitely being supported by the 20 MA. I just want this to finish this move because... We're about to finish the bullish divergence and usually have a last impulse move. And this would be the nice candle for it to just finish even up to here. Because then this would finish the cross and this would be high enough to where it could either come up here on the next candle or roll over here. And it needs to come up a little higher in my opinion. And I'm not a financial advisor, so there's no motherfucking way you should take my advice. So... But it needs to come up, in my opinion, a little higher, even if it's going to roll over. We're in a volatile area. Like, it's so volatile. Like, Bitcoin just needs to... And this is the squeeze part of these candles. It always happens. So I like to have the room when it goes up, because then at least you can breathe a little bit. But the closer it comes to your position and then farther down, it's like you don't want to be stopped out when you feel like... You know, but we do have room here. Our stop loss is well below down here. Our stop loss is down here. If it comes down here, the likelihood is this probably broke down. The 20 days up here. We really don't want to squeeze this candle. We just want to take this easy, get the fuck out, and let it do what it's going to do. My personal opinion, it's too stressful to be in. So I'm the perfect leverage trader because I'll take 30, 35% all fucking day and be happy. And people are like, why'd you get out? Because I'm happy. I just made $350. I only need $400 to withdraw. That's what my goal is. I take out $400 at a time. When you start seeing the cash on hand, it starts to mean something. When it's on here and you make $400, you're like, when it's in your hand, you're like, yeah, look at that. Holy shit. But then when you do it 5 days in a row, some days 800, some days 400, you're like, oh shit. Bills become a lot easier that way. And you're talking on average, I'm in a trade for less than what, 2 hours? That's real talk. I don't like to go to bed in a trade, so if I find a position to sell them out, I'm not looking for any kind of retracement. On a 20x leverage trade, I'm looking for my push. Did you see the candle I bought? Look at my eye there. Is that for you guys? Isn't that incredible though, the way my eye works? Like, I seen that out of everything. That's crazy. If you long XRP from the bottom, 11, 12 cents at 20. Yeah, but I wouldn't long XRP. If I get it at 11 cents, I'm just buying it straight up. I'll buy 10,000 shares for 1,100 bucks. I'm not joking. And I'm going to ride it forever. I don't need to leverage trade it. I want to own XRP. The trick of leverage trading is you never own your shit. So when it goes that, but yeah, I might have like $500 on the side where I might 20x it, you better believe it. But I'm going to have 10,000 for sure in my back pocket. Oh, yeah, no, Howard, I agree. That's why I emphasized the last part. Because I agree with you. I'm going to do that for sure. We're going to end up losing a lot of people, guys, because I'm not really doing any charts. So a lot of people aren't going to stay. But this is our retest here, guys. We're going to see what Bitcoin does. We want Bitcoin to hold the integrity, but it's running out of room here. We're running out of room. This is bad news. That's why I was hoping to get to 1840. I really don't want to deal with Bitcoin having a breakdown. We only got 9 minutes on the candle, so something's got to give. We're still looking good here. We haven't popped our zone yet. God, this is the stressful part of it. And I'm not even really that stressed. If I lose 140 bucks, I lose 140 bucks. But we were so close to hitting our target. We were about $6. But it was that big of a difference, though. We needed that $6 to make it the trade worthwhile. And now we're just holding on by our ball. So next time, maybe you take the 150 or 130 or 120 or whatever the fuck it was. But I still believe that this has a chance to move up and do what we were talking about. So that's what I play. And most times it does, but sometimes you play it right back down to your stop loss. And that's the bitch of 20x trading. Bitcoin's... We certainly don't want Bitcoin to break this level down. But it's fine still. It's just... I don't want a squeeze candle on the next candle, so it's going to have to pop back up here. Come on, Bitcoin, you cocksucker. Bitcoin loves that. Bitcoin's notorious for this. Because a lot of people are going to start going short here, and then Bitcoin will spit off a fucking 3% move up real quick, or a 1% move. Like, people will start going short here because they're like, oh, it's fucked. And then 2 minutes to go in the candle, it does that. Right? How often do you see that? We want Bitcoin to do that. So the 5 minute, somebody said. Oof. And there's not... Look how little the volume is, guys. Look how little that volume is on the sell volume. So that's a sign that we don't have much selling volume, so... We certainly don't want to start a bearish divergence here because otherwise Bitcoin's coming down. And coming down hard. Oh man, I really wanted Ethereum to finish that so bad. Because now we're going to have to wait for this painful retrace here and hope it holds. And well, this sucks. This definitely puts a damper on it a little bit here. Oh, it's always a good learning experience. Oh, I don't mind this trade at all. It's just we're gonna complete this bullish divergence here, and I would love to have it with an impulse move up on this final candle. We didn't quite get there where I was hoping. We almost did. Look how close we came. In hindsight, I mean, it hit it so fast. Was it worth the other 4%? Right, that's what we need to look at. And for me, that's $40. Maybe in hindsight, that was, you know, if I was quicker on the draw and said up, I should take this. But we're looking at the fact that we still have a bullish candle. And we're trying to make this targeted move. That's why we bought in, so. If I would have said 1838 or 1839, I would have been fuck out. I would have been the first to admit that. But it hit it so quick. It was so quick and came back down. Bitcoin's trying to fight, though. And we still have 4 minutes to make something of this. If Bitcoin pushes back up to like 31,130, this would be that dick move of Bitcoin. It was a real quick flex. Isn't that the truth? This would be a pretty impressive hold by Bitcoin if it kept pushing back up here now. Yeah, I don't blame you. What we're looking for here at worst is a quick pushback up here to like 1830, 1835. Because if this closes in the wrong spot, it'll be a squeeze candle, and then we're going to end up probably have to ride it back below, you know, where we want to. Right now, it comes down to Bitcoin. We got 4 minutes left in this candle. It's that simple. But we're always learning. You know, I'm always learning too. Like with such a risky environment, it probably would have been smarter to close the trade. But like I said, it happened so quick at 1836. None of us had a chance. And then somebody would say, well, why didn't you just have your sell out there? Well, because I was looking at 1840, so that's not even relevant. But Bitcoin is going to... We need this. We need this to continue. We need a little bit of volume here. We've got 2 minutes, guys. Are we feeling a little bit of volume here to get us back over 1828? We're going to see what kind of cahoolies Ethereum has right now, or if we're going to have a tougher road. The bears aren't showing any dominance here with Bitcoin, though. That's the one thing. It's failed to pull it down. So if we could have another quick move up on the next candle, that's what I really would like. That's why we need to stay in striking position here. We need 14 up on Ethereum. That's it. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. While we maintain the 15, I'm surprised. At least it's a bull flag. It's one good thing we have going for us is it's a bull flag in the 5 minute. And there's no sell volume at all. Look how little sell volume. 3 minute, 0 sell volume. 1 minute, even less sell volume. It'd be nice to have a little bit of upward pressure here on this last 1 minute candle for Ethereum. Just isn't in the cards right now. We're not getting this upward pressure, fucker. It stopped so close. So close. But we have crashing volume, crashing price, so I'm still optimistic here. And I know I always talk like I'm down, but I am down until I'm out. See what I did there? Oh. Sorry, I had to go check on Julie. She fell asleep. So did my son a little while ago. So he was due to crash out at a night around 9:15, which he finally did today. I closed that and don't see a difference in my holdings. Was at 20x. Got it. That's that fuckery. There is like sometimes when you go 20x, it can be up to like, depending on how much you use. When I do $1,000, sometimes it's upwards of like, it's usually only like $4 or $5 in and out, but sometimes it's like $14, to be honest with you. Depending on the volatility. That's why when I get in, the money's already lost. And, you know, I have to part ways with it emotionally. I've lost $130. I don't give a fuck. I do, but what am I going to do? Then if the trade's successful, that's why I get excited each and every fucking time. Because a lot of people would have sold where you did right there. Because it's the obvious spot to sell because it looks like I'm still up. And I don't have to take a huge loss of the stop loss. I just if I lose the money, I lose the money. It's just it. I'm trying to get to 1840. Some would say I have balls of steel. I think I'm a little crazy at times. Yep, exactly. No, I get what you're saying. Hey, but you know what? At least you're getting the experience of leverage trading. And $100, that's a $2,000 trade, though. So it's moving as if you have $2,000 in the trade. So it's a great learning experience, and you get better on the draw. So imagine in a volatile situation, we're always volatile at 20x, right? This is always moving as if the market's rising and falling like a crash or a pump. In small percentages, though. We only need a 2.5%, and we're fucking thrilled. Or 2% for me, and I'm happy as fuck. Give me 1.55%, and I'm fucking jumping out a window. Well, maybe at like 3.55%. So, but everybody's always like, I'm going to try to get the 1,000% 20x trade. It's like, I'm just looking for 35% each and every fucking time. And I'm going to win more because I'm not looking for a huge move. I have $1,000 in here. If it says 1350 when I sell, I'm the happiest person in the world. I prefer it to say 1,400, but I'm not going to bitch about 35 to 40%. So we'll see what happens. Gains are gains, as long as you're not seeing red. And you can see red. It doesn't matter if you see red. You just have to see a lot more green than red. Oh, man. I would love it to be 10% on a 20x trade. Ugh. Oh, my God. Could you imagine? That's 200 fucking... And that would be a $2,000 trade for me. Oh, Lord have fucking mercy. It'll happen. The best I've done is I caught one and it made me 100... Almost 200... Well, it was at 200%. No, not 200. It was at 126%. And I ended up getting like 100 and... it was like $1,180 something, 118%. So that was my best in and out on a leverage trade so far. On KuCoin. Bitcoin's trying to hold its own here. I've been too afraid to look at the candle formation. Bitcoin in the 1 minute still trying to pull up. I mean, it's still held its integrity right now. This is a good sign to get a sneaky move up. My technical target when we started the show is up here at 31,962 on Bitcoin. That's the first technical target. And Ethereum, again, it's in that same position as we were here where we needed that quick move up. We need that again. We're one quick move up from hitting our technical target and being able to get out of the position. Or if you have the balls, you continue on. I have to see the setup. But I would quickly have my stop loss at 1840. I can tell you that much. But you see what they did there, right? Ethereum went real quick down to like 1823, 1824. Imagine how many people that were going long just got in at 1835. Already were out at 1826 and had $100, $200, $500,000 loss real quick. Just to see it continue going back up. Or somebody with a 50x, because 20x, you can get outside their reach. Once you get to 50, it's not as easy. At 30x, I believe that they can always kick you in the nuts. 20x, they can get you sometimes, but it's very hard. Because you have too much leverage. You just have to be willing to see some red. Their hopes is you're not going to be willing to lose more than like, you know, a few percent. Me, if I have $1,000 trade, if I lose $135, whatever. That's how I have to approach it. It is a big whatever because I stress about it after. But in the moment in the trade, I'm very, very good with it. But then even when I make money, I'm like, okay, next. I don't have any attachment anymore. But when I see the money, like I have no attachment to money either. So when I see it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know. But I don't spend money. Like I don't do anything. It's pathetic, but I really don't do anything. So, but I like teaching you guys. I like doing this. This is my passion. Like, so when I sit here, this is what I like. Oh, it did push up a little bit. This is what we were talking about. Let's try to get over this area. Let's try to get this quick push up. Maybe we could get lucky and get a quicker pump. But I'm saying I'm playing that we need this one impulse move on this candle. And this candle is the last chance we have because this bullish divergence is going to complete after this candle. So what better way than to have some kind of impulse move here. And at least come up to here, maybe here. But it's definitely back up in this range right now. And Bitcoin's holding its integrity. It's trying. I'm just looking for Bitcoin to get up to like 31,250 so that Ethereum can finish this move, guys. I'll be honest. But don't you like how I always say I'm not greedy? Because I'm not. That's what makes me special in this kind of a game. When you follow my trades, you don't have to worry about getting the high. Ooh. Come on, Ethereum, you cocksucker. Finish off the deal. Finish off the deal. Do it for us. back to this high point right here. It needs to break 1836.15 roughly. It's close. We still have a tiny bit of room on Bitcoin because Bitcoin can still come up to 31,000 pretty easily, 173 I would say, even if it gets rejected. We're just looking for one more kick here. One more kick up. Not a kick down, a kick up is what we're looking for. What's our trade looking at? And I always do a $1,000 trade. It's easier to explain it, and I like doing this level. So we're up 16.47%. Now it's only at 12.88x. These cocksuckers. On a 20x trade, can you believe these slime balls? So we're looking for a little bit more here. We're trying to get up to this technical target that we had down. Oh my god, it's so fucking close. So close, but yet so far. And now I can't sell. I can't sell it right here at this exact spot because I'm in no man's land. It's literally no fucking man's land. There's so much time left on this candle. We're getting the upward pressure. Oh my god, it hit that already? Bitcoin hit 171 right where I was saying. That's where I thought it could probably go. Ah, shit. I was hoping that gave us the room to run a little higher. Hopefully this doesn't pull down real quick. We still got time. 17 minutes. It still looks good. This same as the other one, remember? And then about 17, 18 minutes into the candle, we finally made the big push up. We're showing the upward pressure. Bitcoin never does anything easy. We know that. But this is interesting. It's interesting. It's not for the faint of heart, I can tell you that much. There's not really much for me to say because I'm just kind of like staring at the screen. But fuck, we're so close. God, Bitcoin, you fucker. Now we're losing the integrity again. It has been a ride, that's for sure. Shiba hit my target. Yeah, Shiba's stuck in this fucking squeeze candle. Shit. It's gonna come to a point where, man, I should have thought that through a little bit harder when it got to, but it didn't give me a lot of time. I was trying to, we're teaching at the same time. What's it at now? $114? Yes, sir. Exactly. Because now we have to contend with this come down. See, fuck me. What the hell's going on? I think see after the whole thing it's 105, but it's gonna say. So I took the $100 only because at the spot it's at, I believe from 1828 it's gonna come down in the 5 minute. So that's where I do the hook and ladder. So I took my $100, right? From 1828. You see what I did? The reason why I did it? It's becoming too risky. Bitcoin keeps falling through. If it falls through this area, it's going to create that M, and that's not good for anybody. I still think... I just don't want to get stuck in the M, that's all. I just don't want to get caught in that, to be honest with you. So, but guys, I got to go. I like that we made $100 there. I appreciate that, Playmaker. I really appreciate that. It was just getting too risky at that area. And, you know, I bought it 1814, sold around 1828. It's not all bad. Cost myself about $60 by not selling the top. But stay blessed, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow, 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.